Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the LCC Sanctus in GTA Online. I've never customized this bike for my channel before, and I'm pretty excited about it. This thing is on sale this week, and of course it is a Halloween themed bike in GTA Online. It's going for about $1.4 million at Simeon's dealership, which is pretty cool. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and hop on the bike and customize it. It's got some pretty cool customization from what I do remember about it. I haven't owned this bike for a very long time in GTA. So anyways, I'm pretty excited to be in it again. Or on it, I should say. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and start off with the armor. We're going to go all the way up on that. For the brakes, we're also going to go all the way up on those. For the bodywork, we have front mudguards, rear mudguards, fuel tanks, and belt drive covers. So to start things off, we have the custom short tip mudguard or the custom chrome tip mudguard. I feel like I'm gonna leave it because I feel like the sort of webbing that's on there, like I don't know, I feel like it kind of goes with the bike, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. Now we do have the fat tail mudguard or the short tail mudguard, which is pretty cool too. But again, I feel like it kind of fits very well. Now for the tank, we also can change up the sort of rib cage for like the peanut tank. We have the speeder tank, the bobber tank, the vintage tank, or the wide custom tank. But again, I feel like it really takes away from the overall look of the bike, so I'm going to leave it alone. Now, for the belt cover, we do have the stock belt drive cover, we have the chrome cover, we have the secondary chrome cover, the custom chrome cover as well. We have the secondary color version of that. We also have the secondary color Expo cover, which is kind of cool, chrome Expo cover. We have the open cover, secondary color. We also have the regular chrome open cover, the secondary color rims cover. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I kind of don't mind that. We got the chrome version of that as well. The flame, that is pretty sweet too. And back to stock. Well, I'm definitely going to do something, but I think I'm just going to go for something like kind of not super exciting, but maybe like the secondary color custom cover. I feel like that's a pretty cool look for the bike, so we'll go for that for right now. For the engine, we will go ahead and check out the engine block. We can do that in a half chrome engine, a secondary color engine, or a full chrome engine. I feel like the full chrome engine is pretty cool. At the same time, the secondary color engine is kind of neat too, so maybe we should go for that. Let's actually throw that on. And for the engine tunes, we're going to go all the way up on that. For the air filters, we can change this up quite a bit. There's a bunch of different ones we can actually go for, which is pretty sweet. I do like the stock air filter. I feel like that is pretty cool looking. At the same time though, the sharp tip cone air filter is pretty cool. So I think, or the big scoop air filter? I don't know, I kind of like the big scoop almost. I feel like I'm going to go for that. Let's go for that option today. For the exhaust, we have the drag pipes, the side slash exhausts. That's pretty cool. Or the double chop exhausts. I feel like the stock one's so unique. I feel like I really want to keep it, honestly. I feel like I'm going to, so we'll keep that for right now. Xenon for the light though, for sure we will do that. And for the livery, we can go for the red flames. We got the blue flames as well, the ghost flames. I'm assuming that's in white. I think it is. I'm going to go ahead and change the color just so we can hopefully see that a little bit better. Let's go for a silver for right now, and we'll go back to the livery. Ghost Flames is definitely a white, so that's cool. Got the basic pinstripe. We also have the outline pinstripe. We have the classic pinstripe, the Patriot paint over. That's pretty cool. The blue tribal. Blue tribal's kind of sweet looking, honestly. I kind of like that. We also have the tropical green, the ornate stripe, the stealthy snake, the diehard, the flamed patina, thin stripe patina, fat stripe patina. I honestly can't even really see these, but you know, Patriot patina, we got that too. Outline pinstripe. Okay, so basically it's all the other stuff, but in patina, whatever patina is. If you know what that is, explain that to me in the comment section down below. If you want to, that would be cool. I feel like blue tribal does look pretty sweet on it. But at the same time, I don't know, I kind of want to go for something crazier. Maybe the ghost flames. Maybe we'll go for that, honestly. Let's do it. For the plate, yellow and black, I do like how it's vertically mounted there. That is pretty cool. Now, okay, for the bike itself, I'm thinking about maybe going for a black primary. And I was thinking about like Halloween bike, you know, all that. maybe going for an orange secondary. I don't know how it's gonna look, but oh, I feel like it's looking kind of cool. The sunrise orange, I accidentally put it on, but you know what? It's a good thing I did, because I think we're going to keep it. I feel like that looks really, really sweet. Now, the only thing is that I think I do want to go back up to the engine and go to the engine blocks and do that in full chrome, maybe. Because I don't know. I just feel like it looks a little bit better. I feel like there's too much orange if we don't do that. So we'll go for that. Now for the transmission, we will go race on that for sure. The turbo, let's go ahead and add that onto the bike as well. Now for the wheels, now what do we have for stock wheels? Oh, interesting. Okay, so these are the stock wheels. I did not realize that it had aftermarket wheels on it. Stock. I do have to say I do like the aftermarket wheels a little bit better than stock, but the stock ones are pretty crazy looking. But I think I am going to keep the street special low-key. I feel like they look really good. But for the secondary, or sorry, the rear wheel, I will also join that up as the street special. I feel like they just look so good, so we'll go for that. Maybe in a orange though, potentially. That could look kind of cool. I don't know. At the same time, I feel like they do look better in black. Not gonna lie. Let's keep them in black. We're going to keep them black. Bulletproof the tires though, we will go for that. Tire design, I don't see one. Oh yeah, okay, it's on this side. Yeah, no, not a big fan of it. We'll keep that gone for right now. We will go black tire smoke though. I think that's going to look kind of cool. And with that being said, I think we're pretty much there. I think we're done. Let's go ahead and take this thing outside. We're going to of course do a sound test as well as a full review on the LCC Sanctus, which I'm looking forward to very much. So anyway, let's just pull up a little bit here, and now let's just quickly take a listen to this bike. Okay, it sounds pretty good for a motorcycle, but I also gotta say, I love the flame. I love the flame spitting out of the exhaust. I feel like it looks really unique and really cool. I'm not sure if that's unique to this bike, but it definitely seems like it might be, because I don't really recognize it from driving any other bikes in GTA. And also, just so you guys are aware, I don't claim to be the biggest bike nerd in GTA. I know nothing about motorcycles, but I'm going to drive this thing. I'm going to tell you guys what I think of it at the least. Now, what I will tell you about the LCC Sanctus right away that I noticed, wheel spin for absolute days. Boys, like I've never seen this bike has got to be like the muscle car of bikes, if that makes sense. Like just wheel spin for ages. It's really, really cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot. The only thing is that if you're trying to get away from people, wheel spinning for a while is gonna be kind of annoying, but chances are you're probably not going to be on this bike in a situation where you need to get away from people. But if you are, you might be screwed. Just so you're aware. I think I should probably mention that. Now I'm curious, because of the wheel spin, I'm curious if the bike is not going to handle very well, and I kind of feel like it's not, but we will have to see how it does here going up to the observatory. So let's find out how she does. So far so good. It feels pretty planted, pretty normal, everything like that. That rear wheel definitely is like on the verge of like just wanting to spin out. Okay. Well, hey, I didn't lie. It was on the verge of wanting to spin out, and it did spin out, and we crashed pretty horrifically. So that is something to keep in mind for sure, is that it doesn't really feel that awesome. When you're in the corners, at least. If you're going in a straight line, I feel like this bike is going to be pretty sick. Now, of course, we are going to have to test out the wheelie as well when we get onto a bit of a straight stretch. Okay, that was my fault. I'm gonna claim that was my fault. Should not have been in the opposite lane there, but. Yeah, no, we definitely just got smoked there. But anyways, I'm curious to see how the wheelie is on this bike. Let's see if I can hit one in this tunnel. Okay, no, it seems like it's one of those bikes that the wheelie is a little bit harder to kind of hit, if that makes sense. Like the front end is a little bit low. What is going on? Oh my god, did you guys see that? That was horrific. Bro, wait, what? If you press the brakes, does anything even happen? Oh wow, the brakes are bad on this thing. Okay, that's good to know too. It feels like when you put the front wheel down from a wheelie, it really does not like to have any grip. That's interesting. Oh my god. Dude, this bike is drifting. What? Okay, that's quite annoying. Yeah, just I don't know. Hang on, let me see. I gotta at least see the wheelie here. Okay, you can get the wheelie to go actually if you're going like on a straight stretch for a long enough time, but it's kind of hard to get the front wheel to pick up, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is, I guess, really. The Sanctus it's an interesting bike for sure, and it is really cool because it is a limited time motorcycle. Obviously it's only available around Halloween and things like that, so for that aspect of it and like the rarity of it, it is pretty neat. It's also on sale this week, down from like 1.99 million, I do believe it is, to 1.39 I think it is as well, so quite a bit cheaper this week. But I must say, if you want a bike that performs, buy a Botti 801RR for like 15 grand, because the Sanctus, it is pretty quick in a straight line, I must say, and the wheelie when it actually starts, it seems like it's pretty decent, but like handling wise, this bike is pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. As far as customization goes, it is pretty cool, I will say that for sure, but I don't think it's really worth the nearly $1.4 million price tag on sale, and it is definitely not worth the full price tag. Now, don't not buy the bike because I just said that, but I would only really consider buying this bike if you have a ton of disposable income in GTA that you really do not need for anything else. Like if you've got all your businesses, you got a bunch of bikes that are actually fast, like a Reaver or like an 801RR, whatever, then oh my god, dude, rest in peace. It's over. Rest in peace. Oh my god. Yeah, no, if you've already got like everything you kind of need in GTA Online, then like you could definitely buy a Sanctus, but I would say you're just probably gonna end up buying it and be like disappointed with it because it's really not that good, which is quite sad because I had pretty high expectations and hopes for this bike, but it just ain't that good. It really just is not that good. Like between the wheel spin for like 3 days when you're just taking off the line, and then also the handling being like horrific and like wanting to like drift almost. Yeah, it's not an awesome bike to drive. But like I said, if you want it for the novelty of it, the rarity of it, just to customize, just to have in your garage to like, look cool or whatever as a collector's item, totally buy it. Why not? But just, you need to be aware of the fact that it is not exactly fun to ride. So that's pretty much all I have to say about the LCC Sanctus, guys. If you enjoyed this customization or review, or you learned something, a like is of course appreciated, if not dislike. Consider subscribing to my channel if you guys are new, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Peace.